at the edge of a mass grave that's their design.
Should be interesting to see how this fight plays out stylistically. On one side, we have as high-level a wrestler as we have seen cross into this division in some time. And I know you guys enjoyed talking wrestling in the fighter meeting. Is it your expectation he's going to try to take this fight down early?
Oh, John, he's going for a single leg right away. It's his best takedown. He wants to take you down and he wants to wear you out. He wants to go from position A to position B. Position A, take him down. Position B, on the ground, move to C. Get to the mount. Try to find a way to dominate, and in between, suffocate him. Make him work at every single turn. This guy's tremendous. He is the embodiment of the fight style that so many of us use.
Well, as you know, every MMA round begins on the feet, but prevailing wisdom is this one could hit the canvas, and sooner rather than later. Royce Gracie, he is not. Damian Maia, perhaps he is not. But a lot of people believe that we have not seen a layered jiu-jitsu game in this division in a very long time. And I think he sold a lot of tickets coming over time.
John, that's me. I would have called him all those guys. I would have put him on the Mount Rushmore grappling before I even know what he can do inside the octagon. But this kid, to me, when I watch him, he possesses a skill that allows for him to get submissions because he doesn't chase. He's very patient. He's patient on top, and he's patient off his back. He can grapple anyone, and because of that, he finds ways to end fights in that manner.
And he is a little bit of a specialist in this modern day, right? He doesn't like when people denigrate his striking. He has gone to great lengths to improve that part of his game. But this is a BJJ practitioner, make no bones about it, and he's going to try to get this fight to the floor early and often tonight. Tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Don the Predator Frye. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Antonio Minotauro Nogueira.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, ready to go for round one, and so is the MMA legend Antonio Minotauro Nogueira. Of all the things he does well, perhaps his greatest strength is his ability to withstand damage. The heart and the toughness for days, certainly something his opponent is aware of.
Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be playing. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Good, solid strike on the ground. Nogueira getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Oh, right into mount.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
He's got to be careful here. Great defense by this fighter.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Seems as though he's not going to be deterred. He wants a sub.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Back mount now. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable.
Nogueira ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Push him on! Push him on!
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nogueira's going for a choke. Oh, it's getting deep now, DC.
Dude's got a fight on his hands now.
Oh, looks tight to me. Working on Ezekiel choking, he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Nogueira.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Nogueira's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Getting him out here. Oh.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Nogueira. Less than a minute to go in the round. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why. Nice defense.
Good work from the top here by Nogueira. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
He's got to be careful here.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. 10 seconds now in round one. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Stop.
Awesome work last round. I want you to keep those submission attempts coming. You were so close so many times. This round, we're going to get it. You know the way he's going to try and get out.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this one, though.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right? Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up.
Right.
Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees. He'll take you neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's
setting up a sub here. Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. All right, try to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard. Now he's going full mount.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nogueira. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Fighter trying to pass here. Ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Nogueira's right back to the full mount.
Oh, nice.
Lands with the ground and pound. Hard ground and pound. Some swelling now starting to appear.
Oh, Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. Oh, right into mount.
Nogueira's in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Great job landing in the top position.
Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn. Yeah, he's trying to get to the Darce here.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
Darce choke is in tight. He's got to be very patient, though. He does not want to rush this if he wants to finish the fight. He's got it locked in.
Oh, I thought he was going to go out. Instead, he escapes and reverses.
He didn't go out. He got out. Great job defensively by the fighter.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar, just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. Oh, good defense, yes.
What a strike from off of his back. Final seconds here of round 2. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Great job there. The armbar is there. The leg lock is there. The choke is there. It's your choice. I think that leg is winning.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Big right hand lands. Huge left. Nogueira gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Nogueira gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up in those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Need you to use that wrist control.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Scramble and go. Scramble and go.
Nice positional control here. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Straight right hand, no good. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hips up into his opponent and make sure his opponent doesn't roll off to the side.
Oh, great submission defense. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. That eye started to close.
All right, some good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Volume strikes continue to rain down. His opponent pretty helpless there on the ground.
His opponent is helpless. He's been hurt, he's been battered, he's been beat, and now this guy's just trying to find the right time to land the strike that is the fight. Trying to recover full guard there.
1 minute now to go in the third. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Nogueira. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Attempts the front kick there. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Final 30 seconds of this third round. Nice jab. Oh, so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is striking 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job. Oh, guillotine here. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, he's out. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over. The swelling on the fighter's eye is only getting worse. And at some point, I'm not even sure if the end swell is going to do anything. I mean, you have got to really think about fighter safety at this point in time. The eye is not shut. It is certainly moving in that direction. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
Fourth round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Oh, nice takedown. In the mount.
Ground and pound strike there now.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Nogueira's in half guard.
Getting the mount here.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
Did he escape that submission? Great submission defense.
Nogueira's in half guard.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Striking pretty well from the bottom here. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, he's got the choke.
That Darce is tight.
He's getting very close to this submission. Defense on display.
Making all these shots count.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
What a tight arm bar. Working very hard to get this arm bar. As close to the finish, he's got to extend the arm to get in the tap.
Ooh, somehow he gets out.
Great submission defense by this man. It looked like he was done.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. Right into side control.
Good work, I'm gonna stand this up.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight. It's hard to watch him target that same area, and every time he lands, the swelling gets worse.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nogueira. Another ground and pound strike gets home. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Nogueira. All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move. Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, big shots from the top. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
Excellent work, Lance. You're a wizard. Completely control them down there. We want to do the same thing this round, but we want to finish. So let's be aggressive.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense there.
Yeah, you gotta give credit to both guys, but nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaping. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
5th and final round, forthcoming. And that one certainly found the target.
Over and over, this guy's getting hit right in his face.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, single collar tie here.
Nice.
And there's a takedown attempt.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Swing and a miss by Nogueira. Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch.
Big right hand. Guillotine jump.
That guillotine is officially tight.
Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing it. Oh, man, that was slick.
Postures up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
Now he's going full mount. You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, could be the beginning of the end. That looks tight. Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
This is a terrible position.
Submission attempts in bunches, another one here. Oh, that looks tight.
Armbar.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Well, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So if you pass, you really do limit the danger that you're in from the top position.
All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission. Yes.
Yeah, this might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh!
Get right here.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, he can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the door.
Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
He's starting to get it in there deep. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Oh, right into mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
So at this point, with this type of swelling, you could argue a stoppage wouldn't be out of question.
No, it would not be out of question, and I don't think anyone would have a problem with it. This guy has been battered, he's been bruised, and if you don't stop it for the swelling, you stop it to make sure he doesn't take any more damage.
Waning seconds of this fight. Back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-44. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Antonio Minotauro Nogueira.
All right, about as easy a fight to score as we have had tonight as the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter puts it